So now, part two of the soil that we were discussing, chunky and fine soil. Okay, there is one thing I want y'all to get before I show you something, okay, and that is not every plant or veggie must be in the same soil across the board. Of course, some like it different because the roots are different, and I'm going to show you something so you understand what I'm saying. So come on in, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some plants that I have in my garden beds, I'm going to uproot them, show you the roots so you'll understand what I'm saying better. So come on in. So first, tomatoes is one of them. I'm going to show you here, make sure you see me.
Oh, you want it facing it?
So tomatoes, one of them. All right, I'm gonna uproot one of these because of course you guys know I have too much. This is all an experiment, so I can safely take one up to show you guys some. All right, and I have the pepper that I showed you earlier. That is two. And so now look at these plants here, the tomato. All right, so for the chunky soil you have some plants, peppers, tomatoes, you have like your herbs, you have like garlic, you have root crops like sweet potato and such. Okay, those like chunky soil. Why? The roots. So I want you to see the root of this here, this tomato plant. It have a main root here, which is fairly thick, and it has branches off of it that feeds as well, but this main root is the main feeder. So because the main root is fairly thick, it wants a specific supply. All right, now we move on to peppers. Okay, let me take this out and show you. Come on closer and look. Peppers also have a thick main root. These are small now, so they're not looking as thick, but peppers have a main root. So these also require a bit of a chunky mix, okay? One other thing, garlic. Garlic is another root crop, and then you have your herbs. So this is my rosemary. Come closer, I'm gonna show you something. This is already planted, of course, but the soil itself is very chunky and more heavily, you know, with bark and woody, all of that thing. So just so you know that Mediterranean herbs such as rosemary, you have mint. Oh, I'm going to show you my mint as well. The soil for those must be chunky because that feeds the roots. Okay, that is what they need. All right, so now when you go on to other things that require fine, fine consistency soil, the roots are different. And those things, you have lettuce. You have lettuce, you have pak choy. I have two pak choy. Come on in, let me show you here. So these are two pak choys that I have planted here. One has to be moved, so I'm gonna uproot one. So that you can see the root here. It is very much fine and frail, so it requires a different consistency soil. Okay, so I'm gonna put that right over here. Okay, so and like green onions is another one, require fine soil. Okay, because the root itself is very small, it's very tiny. You would have to come around here, let me show you. So these are my green onions. I'm gonna uproot one of them so you can see what I'm talking. Oopsie, I broke it. Wow, this is well rooted. That is good. Oh, look at this. Ooh, this is some deep roots here. Look at that. These are stringy. You see, stringy and frail, but whoa, clearly when they go down, okay? So I'm gonna plant that back because of course I can get more from it. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm happy I could show you that. So now I want you guys to understand something. This might be a little rhyme, a little riddle that you guys can remember in the back of your heads when you're dealing with your plants, okay? So always remember, for chunky roots, such as your tomatoes, your peppers, your herbs, your garlic. Oh, I have a sweet potato here as well. Oh, this one is ready to be planted. But something like this also requires chunky soil, because this itself, the produce that it makes, is the root. This requires chunky soil. So just remember, for chunky roots, it requires a chunky mix. For fine roots, fine mix. Okay, so these are chunky, require chunky mix. And like your pak choi lettuce, fine roots, fine mix. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the consistency again of those matching those plants in the pots themselves. Okay, so I have 2 pots here. I got them from the Dollar Tree. Yes, $1.50 each. And I don't know what I'm gonna put in it yet, but I know they're gonna be put to good use. Okay, I remember I had some of my mix that I showed in part 1. So all of this here, this is chunky. Okay, so all of this I'll be putting in 1 pot. I'll put some more dirt on top though, so I'll put in some more dirt on top, but this is not looking bad though, I must say. So don't worry about the cardboard. Remember, as I said, it will all break down. Okay, it will all break down and serve its organic purpose that we want it to serve. So don't worry about it. Everything won't look pretty in the beginning and pristine, but the end result, okay, your produce will be just that. Okay, so just remember now, I'm gonna lay it all out. Your sweet potato, your tomato, your pepper, and your rosemary, and any other herb you have. If you have your mint, use your mint as well. Okay, your garlic, those love chunky mix just like this. Okay, so these all chunky mix, all right here, chunky mix. Okay, so there you go. So now we're gonna go to the fine. So the fine mix, remember the consistency is different, mostly compost, and we'll add cardboard because the cardboard adds moisture. Just remember, for chunky mix, for chunky roots rather, what chunky roots like is air. They want to have access to air, they want to breathe. And fine roots want moisture. So that is why. If that makes sense, let me know. So chunky roots, chunky mix because they want air. Fine roots, fine mix because they want moisture. Okay, so that, if you think along that line, then you'll be fine. And just remember, anything in between, any root that is not looking too fat or too skinny, then just make a little, mix your own in between mixture. You'll be fine. You know, to the half a ratio half, and you'll be fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the fine mix. Okay, oh, and before I forget, the mint here. Okay, so here it is a herb. This is one more of the Mediterranean herbs, and it is in a chunky mix. Okay, a good mixture here, and it is in a plastic pot. If you notice, the rosemary is in a terracotta because it doesn't like to be wet, but these herbs do better in chunky mix. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to the fine mix. Okay, so stick with your dirt of choice. I have mine here, and all I do, I add it because the consistency of the dirt, from honestly, I could go even without adding anything to this because this is already fine enough, you know, a good distribution of compost and whatever, compost and fine sand in it. And if you're just joining me, my name is Deb. 2 raised beds to freedom here. Freedom is the name of the game. Fast producing raised beds, easy, economical, DIY, organic. minimal space, minimal effort, and you're just joining, we're doing part 2 of a part 1, follow up to part 1 where I talked about things you can use around the yard to create the soil that you need depending on the veggie that you're planting. And now I'm just showing me doing the soil and the specific produce to match. Okay, so now the fine mix. I'm not going to add anything to this, to be honest. This soil, and by the way, this soil that I'm using, I'm not sponsored by it, but I like it. Okay, and it is Expert Gardeners, and it is for in-ground bed and plants. Okay, and it is formulated. It has some fertilizer, organic fertilizer in it already to go, and it says it lasts up to 6 months. So I like that. It gives me a little jump start and gives the plants a jump start as well. So that is why I go for it. This is a new one on the market that I love. Okay, so that is what I am working with. So this now, this will be for pak choy. This one is, and that is my starter. Okay, I have some extra coarse soil there that I can put on anything. However, my peppers, I'm gonna be planting them, and you know how I do with my peppers. So I told you I was gonna plant my peppers here, and you know it, I'm already ready. Okay, so I'm gonna make my hole here and put my pepper in. Good. So that should be good for now. Okay, I hope this helps, because planting your stuff in the proper soil can be a challenge, as I said before, but if you know the roots of the plants, you're halfway there. And once you're halfway there, it means that your produce is also halfway there. Okay, somebody asked me in the comment section of one of my videos if I had mustard, and yes, this is my red mustard. Okay, it's coming along. I planted it against the odds because now it's not the cooler months that it should be planted, but it is right here getting enough sun and shade, and there it is. So it is not bad. Okay, it's not bad. So just follow those basic guidelines: chunky roots, chunky mix, fine roots, fine mix, and you should be fine. Okay, so we're moving along, chugging along step by step. Soil, how you can do your soil, what you can find in and around your yard to amend your soil on the cheap, on the fly, because we're not trying to break the bank, but we're trying to move forward and make things work. And now that I have this excess here, I'm going to put it in my garden bed. It is summer now, so of course the heat is on, and I'm not often home enough to water the beds as I would like, and I don't want to be watering them often either way. I want them to be tough. Okay, so I'm gonna put this excess in the bed here because they're gonna break down and do what I want them to do, build organic matter and make it better. Okay, so this is another one from me. I hope it was beneficial, and I need your input. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you guys use. Tell me how you mix your soil, what soil you use. Suppose you find a different soil in your area, let me know, because I'm always interested. I'm always at the big box stores anyway, some plant store somewhere, or the Dollar Tree. That's where I'm gonna go missing, you know. So just let me know. Let us share. And that's another one. To raise best to freedom. Deb here signing out. Until the next one, see you again, and come back. I like everyone. Okay, and you are invited. I have space back here over there, so come on in. There's space for everyone, and we can learn together, grow together, sow together. So signing out. See you in the next one. Bye.